Located in Tucson, Arizona, the Mini Time Machine Museum of Miniatures is a 15,000 square foot art museum featuring a wide array of antique and contemporary miniatures as well as enchanting artifacts. Here, the artistic, architectural, and creative aspects of miniatures are shared in an entertaining and interactive way. An encounter with this museum is sure to excite the senses and pique the imagination.
There are many fascinating exhibits that visitors will find in the Mini Time Machine. We span more than 250 years. There are things in our collection dating back to the year 1742. Some were used for teaching, some replicate historic times, some are the imaginative use of the future. By gazing at these detailed works of the miniaturist craft, visitors find themselves in a mini time machine, exploring places they might never visit for real. They can quite literally travel from continent to continent and from one era to another simply by following their gaze from one object of delight to another.
Created from the imagination and dedication of its founders, Patricia and Walter Arnell, the museum evokes time travel, allowing the visitor to experience different lands and times through their richly detailed collection.
I think it's just the fascination of real things being miniaturized and to scale, and it just there's so many wonderful artisans out there, and you see their work, and it's just something that it's a pleasure to have, and it's a pleasure to show to other people. I'd like to inspire future generations to become involved in the art of miniatures.
Although miniatures inherently foster make-believe, they are often used in real-world applications in the fields of aeronautics, engineering, architectural design, theater, cinematography, game development, and military advancement.
We ran the Phoenix mission from the University of Arizona, and in order to be prepared for the surface operations on Mars, where we had 75 scientists and 100 various technicians who were sending the commands to the spacecraft, we had to have everybody trained. They had to know their roles. They had to know what they were going to do. In order to do that, we pretended that we had our lander on Mars already, and we put it in a facility very much like this miniature version, and we could operate the spacecraft with our technicians, and the people in the other part of the building would pretend that they were getting their messages from Mars. We could go through the whole operational sequence of running a mission to Mars using a miniature set in another room of the building, and it worked beautifully. So we were very well trained when we actually got there because of these miniature environments.
The feedback that we've received from visitors to the museum is simply terrific. It's a must-see. It's a world-class experience. It's a national treasure. We're thrilled that we've had more than 64,000 visitors. Probably triple that number of people have visited the website. There are more than 800 members of the museum now across the world, which is wonderful. We're a nonprofit foundation, and all of the proceeds from the museum go toward keeping this place open for generations to come.
We've just been overwhelmed with the reaction and response from the public with the museum, and it's just a complete joy to see how much people are enjoying visiting the museum and introducing them to miniatures. Many of them don't know that such a thing exists. We've noticed that when people come in here, that it's a very happy place to visit, and they seem to enjoy it, and I think they can leave all their troubles at the front door when they come in and just have 1 or 2 hours of just fun.
We are at the frontier of a virtual world. We believe that to fully develop that potential, people need the experience first with models, with miniatures in 3 dimensions. It helps to tie mind and heart to that work, to the work of the future. There's magic here for everyone.
Miniatures inspire imagination in a unique and personal way. Let the Mini Time Machine Museum of Miniatures introduce you to the big world of small delights. For more information, go to theminitimemachine.org or call the number on your screen.